With the success of TikTok reaching new highs every single day and the stars of the platform growing to numbers that were once thought to be unreachable, it's no secret that a ton of money has been made. A large part of that growth and success has come from the top stars on the platform working together and forming houses to help grow as a unit versus as individual creators. So today we wanted to look at the top 5 TikTok houses of all time. Wasting no time, coming in at number 5, we have the original Hype House. The Hype House's $3.6 million home sits in the beautiful sunny state of California. The Hype House leased the home in the winter of 2019 for a price of about $11,000 a month. The home was built back in the 90s with a listing price of about $1.1 million. The home was listed several times over the next couple decades with no luck until it finally sold in January of 2018. The selling price was roughly $2.6 million. The owner pays roughly $32,000 a year in property taxes, and that's more than a majority of people make in a year. The home is set on a 1-acre lot of land with a beautiful swimming pool and outdoor patio. The house is a 6-bedroom, 6-bath with 6,652 square feet of living space. That breaks down to roughly $541 per square foot. Inside the home, the kitchen is fully custom with a beautiful center island and dark stained cabinets that make the kitchen look very modern. Right next to the kitchen is one of the notable rooms in the house. It's the grand entryway with a curved staircase and the large living room with floor-to-ceiling windows. I love whenever homes have living rooms with vaulted ceilings, making the space feel larger than it really is. That being said, the bottom floor of the home flows in almost a circle. If you take a left or a right from the front door, you will find yourself wrapping around into the kitchen and ultimately back to the front door. Most of the bedrooms are on the second floor, which is home to the master bedroom and master bathroom. This bathroom is home to some of the most famous TikToks on the platform. It has more or less been nicknamed the TikTok bathroom. What's interesting is most of the bathrooms in the home all contain a little bit of brass/gold fittings, which almost gives an outdated look, which for me, if I'm gonna pay about $11,000 a month, I'd prefer the home to look as up-to-date and modern as possible. Regardless if the house has some outdated feature, this was obviously an incredible move to help push all of the Hype House members to grow together. Coming in at number 4, we have Daisy Keach's Clubhouse. The $22 million clubhouse is located in the highly sought-after zip code of 90210, or as most people know it, Beverly Hills, California. Daisy and the clubhouse leased the home in March of 2020 for roughly $50,000 per month, with a potential security deposit in the ballpark of $140,000. Now we know there is about 13 active members in the clubhouse as listed on their various social media platforms, and we aren't 100% sure how the economics of the clubhouse work behind the scenes, but seeing as how this isn't just a team of people, it's more of a business, we can assume that there may be some investors behind the scenes helping to fund the rent of the home and other expenses. But with that aside, let's take a dive into this $22 million mansion. The home is a 7-bedroom, 9-bathroom with roughly 12,000 square feet of living space, breaking down to about $1,833 per square foot. The home is set on 0.97 acres of prestigious gated land in the heart of Beverly Hills. The home was built in 1924 and ultimately was restored and renovated in 2012 to the home you see today. Diving in through the front doors of the home, you are met with the pinnacle of luxury. Off to the right of the entranceway is the main living area with full pocket sliding glass doors that lead you out to the gorgeous backyard. The backyard comes with an infinity pool and an outdoor kitchen with plenty of grass area for whatever activities you need. It truly is an entertainer's backyard, and I'm sure parties at this house would be insane. We sure do know social media influencers like to throw a good party. Coming in back through the glass doors, you arrive at the dining room area, which Daisy has said is more or less used for meetings moreover than any actual eating. Just off of the dining room is what I would call the cocktail lounge, which is outfitted with a bar and plenty of seating area to relax and to have a drink with your guests. Following the flow of the house, you are next led into the kitchen, which is outfitted with sleek white cabinets with a massive island and bar that I'm sure is where most of the eating actually occurs. Just off of the kitchen is the home gym and the first 2 bedrooms of the home located on the main level. Taking the stairs downward from the kitchen brings you to the basement of the home, which is where the massive home theater and wine cellar are, as well as 2 more bedrooms, both with their own private bathrooms. Making your way back up the stairs from the basement, continuing up another flight brings you to the second floor of the home. You start off with a small seating area overlooking the main living area, which then leads you to a hallway that leads you to 2 more bedrooms with ensuite bathrooms, as well as the master bedroom. In the master bedroom, you have a massive walk-in closet with a view of the backyard space. As well, in the master bathroom is a large freestanding soaking tub and a separate glass walk-in shower. Just off of the master bedroom is a rooftop deck with a hot tub that overlooks the backyard space. And that pretty much wraps up our tour of Daisy Keach's $22 million house. Coming in at number 3, we have Taylor Holder's Triller Compound. The $25 million mansion is located in Los Angeles County, California, right next door to the infamous Jake Paul. Seems like a pretty good spot to live if you're gonna make a living from crazy internet content. The $25 million mansion is set on roughly 15 acres of land with a massive backyard space. The home was built in 2015 with attempted listings reaching $25 million. However, the home has yet to change hands and instead has seen a series of leases over the last couple of years. Taylor and his gang of influencers have leased the home in October of 2020 for $50,000 a month, which luckily for them, they can avoid the property taxes of roughly $115,000 per year that the homeowner will have to cover. The home is an 8-bedroom and 13-bathroom with 27,000 square feet of living space, breaking down to about $926 per square foot. As you make your way down the long gated driveway, you pass by the private tennis court located at the head of the property. Just beyond the tennis court is a small array of solar panels that will most likely offset the cost of electricity that Taylor and his crew will be responsible for. The driveway has plenty of room for all of the cars that Taylor and his friends could ever desire and also includes an underground garage with space for up to 17 cars. Heading in through the front door, you are greeted by a large chandelier hanging from the nearly 25-foot ceilings. Directly ahead is a grand staircase and balcony that leads to the second floor of the home. Under the balcony leads you into the main living area that comes with floor-to-ceiling windows and a gas fireplace. Stepping back to the main entranceway and directly to the left, you will find the formal dining room, which comes with a small prep kitchen just beyond the wall. Continuing deeper into the mansion, you flow into the main kitchen of the home, which comes with dual islands for maximum workspace and top-of-the-line appliances. Just off the kitchen is a small dining room table for smaller family meals with views of the backyard space. Swinging over to the next room is probably where most of the hangouts happen. There is a living room style room that comes with a full bar and doors to the outdoor space. If we weren't in the midst of a pandemic, I could see some massive parties occurring in this area. Moving on over to the right side of the home is where you'll find the game room, perfect for a pool table and a ping pong table and a massive home theater. Stepping downstairs briefly is where you will find a 1-lane bowling alley and plenty of space for other lounge areas, as well as an entrance to the underground garage. Moving up to the third floor is where you will find 6 of the 8 bedrooms, including the master. Inside the master, you have a cozy fireplace and hardwood floors. There is a large balcony off to the side with views of the rolling hills outside. There's a small sitting area in the corner of the room as well. In the master bathroom, you have a large walk-in shower and a sunken soaking tub with views of the hills. There are his and hers vanities, perfect for getting ready for a night out. There is a decent-sized walk-in closet, perfect for all of Taylor's clothes. The other remaining bedrooms on the second floor all come with their own ensuite bathroom, as you would expect for nearly $25 million. Finally, stepping outside, you will find a nearly 1,400 square foot guest house that comes with the 2 remaining bedrooms. There's only one thing about this massive mansion that I'm not overly fond of, and that's the lack of landscaping. For nearly $25 million, I would expect a beautiful infinity pool overlooking the hills, as well as some stone paths that lead around the property. Instead, there's pretty much an underwhelming grass yard that doesn't give me that ultra luxury vibe. But that pretty much wraps up our tour of Taylor Holder's new $25 million Triller Compound. Coming in at number 2, we have Bryce Hall and the Sway Boys' beautiful home. The $11 million home is located in Los Angeles County, California. The $11 million home is set on roughly 1 acre of land with a gorgeous backyard space. The home was built in 2018 and has been on the market ever since, with listings reaching as high as $19.5 million. The Sway House, with help from their friends over at Triller, leased the home in September of 2020 for roughly $75,000 per month. The property is still actively listed for sale with a price tag of $10,995,000. The home is a 6-bedroom and 8-bathroom with 14,586 square feet of living space, breaking down to about $754 per square foot. As you make your way up the long driveway, you pass through the 3-car garage into the small courtyard area. Before entering into the main house, there is a pool house which features a full-size kitchen with a living room and a space for a bed off to the side. Then off the living room is a small bathroom. Think of this space almost like a 1-bedroom guest house. Just outside is the pool deck with a massive heated pool and a small covered outdoor kitchen on the opposite side. Stepping in the doors of the main house, you enter directly into the dining room with the kitchen off to the right. In the kitchen, you have marble countertops with white painted cabinets with a dark natural wood center island. Across the hall from the kitchen is the main living area, which has a marble gas fireplace and a built-in entertainment center. Off the living room is a large open room with views of the hills and a small balcony. Moving upstairs is where you'll find the master bedroom, which is massive. It's one large room that faces the hills with a private balcony that wraps around the backside of the home. There are his and hers bathrooms, which come with their own walk-in closets. The girls' bathroom bathroom is ridiculously big, and it would almost feel weird taking a bath in such a large open room. On the other side of the top floor is a large family room, which is the perfect place for a ping pong table or a pool table. Moving downstairs to the bottom floor is where you'll find the remaining bedrooms, which all come with their own ensuite bathrooms. In my opinion, this home has a super interesting layout, which I think is largely due to the fact that it's situated on the side of a hill. But I think just looking at the home and not taking into consideration the location, this home wouldn't be worth anywhere near $11 million if it wasn't located in LA County. If this home was located in Texas, for example, you're probably only looking at a $2 to $3 million home depending on the city it ends up in. But that pretty much wraps up our tour of the brand new $11 million Sway House. Finally, coming in at number 1, we have the Hype House's newest home. The brand new $5 million Hype House is located just outside Los Angeles County, California. The $5 million home is set on roughly 20 acres of land with a nice backyard space. The home was built in 1998 and has seen renovations over the recent years to bring it to the home you see today. The Hype House purchased the home in December of 2020 for $5 million. This is a big step for them, as their previous 2 homes they were leasing the properties, and now they are homeowners, and that will come with some added costs. They will be looking at roughly $40,000 per year in property taxes and an additional $21,000 per year in homeowners insurance. As well, the property is located in a gated community, which means they will be responsible for an annual $8,400 HOA fee. So outside of the $5 million purchase price, they will be looking at roughly $70,000 per year in basic homeownership costs. The home is an 8-bedroom and 10-bathroom with 11,293 square feet of living space, breaking down to about $443 per square foot. As I mentioned before, the home is located in a beautiful gated community, which I think was a major factor when they were searching for their new home. Obviously, with their social media fame, it has brought on a lot of privacy issues over the last 2 years. So being set on such a large lot of land with the added bonus of a gated community will really allow them the comfort of some peace and quiet, and not worrying about crazy fans or paparazzi sitting outside their doorstep. Heading up the long driveway and entering into the front doors, you step into the main foyer, which has a large curved staircase front and center. Off to the left is the main living room, which comes with large windows to let in a ton of natural light and a gas fireplace. Through the next doorway leads you into the main dining room, which has a clean but elegant chandelier hanging from above. Down the hall leads you into the kitchen, which I absolutely love. The kitchen comes with white painted cabinets with marble countertops for a very modern feel, but has a custom refrigerator with accent wooden doors to really make it pop. Just off the kitchen is a small breakfast table and a wine cellar. Then there is a hallway that leads you to the other side of the home, which essentially creates a square with a small courtyard in the middle. Back in the main entrance of the home, there is a small sitting room straight ahead with a gas fireplace and French doors that lead to the tiny courtyard. Staying on the first floor, there is a massive 5-car garage that could easily squeeze a couple extra cars into it. Then there are 3 bedrooms, both with their own ensuite bathrooms, which actually all 8 bedrooms in the home come with their own ensuite bathrooms. There is a massive theater room with seating for up to 11. Stepping outside, there is a decent sized backyard space with a large terrace style patio to look out over the view. Off to the side of the yard is a path that leads around to the side of the home to a terrace style hot tub and in-ground pool. Because this home is perched on the top of a large hill, you get 360-degree views from all points of the property. Lastly, moving back inside and up the stairs to the second floor is where you'll find the remaining bedrooms along with the master. At the top of the stairs, there is French doors to the balcony that overlooks the front yard. Then down the hall and skipping the master is where you'll find the other 4 remaining bedrooms, which all have gorgeous views and their own bathrooms. Finally, entering into the master bedroom, the bed is situated in the center of the room facing the French doors to their own private balcony. Around the corner is the master bathroom, which comes with dual vanities and a large soaking tub situated next door. There is a massive walk-in shower that is fit for a small party. Lastly, there is a decent sized walk-in closet. But that pretty much wraps up our tour of the new $5 million Hype House. That wraps up our list of the top 5 TikTok houses of all time. I would love to hear which house was your favorite by leaving it down in the comment section down below. As well, do you agree with our rankings of the top 5 houses of all time, or do you think we left someone out? Let us know what your top 5 TikTok houses of all time are by leaving it down in the comments down below. That wraps up today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow us on all of our social media accounts located in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.